Well, hello everyone. I'm feeling much better, thank you. Of course, I'm going to do another video before you see this one, so yeah, it doesn't matter. So I'm here to share my swap with Brooke at Recreations by Brooke. I've been so excited. We've been working on this since last year. We're supposed to be done. We're supposed to swap at the end of this month, and I'll see how she's doing, but I've been done. But I want to share with you what I did. I'm so excited. Brooke I really enjoy Brooke. She's a lot of fun. She's lots of fun. So I'm going to share it with you. Okay, so I'm going to take out this first. This is a bag. I'm going to take this part out so you can wait and see that in a minute. Over here, like that. Okay, so here's the bag. Oh, it's so beautiful. Bringing this up a little bit like that. There we go. So I just love it. Here's her. I got do I have my pointer, everyone? Okay, where did my cute pointer go? No one knows. No one knows what happened to the pointer. I'm going to use the end of this right here. Okay, so right here is what? This is one of these cute little lingerie medallions. I know there's a bee. I don't know if there's something else. They're really hard to figure that stuff out, but there's a bee. This is old millinery, probably from the turn of the century, the 1900s, late 1800s, like little pansies right here. Just all kinds of fun stuff. You can see it all. Okay. Turn this over this way. Now, what I did here was there was a center here. I took this out for another project, I think. And then I saved the frame on the outside. I thought, oh, that'll be a cute element of a bag. So I put it right here. Just like that. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh, I just love it. I love all the stitching. So isn't it? It's so pretty. I'm very excited about it. The inside has a little bit of a, oh, I don't want to show you this stuff. That's kind of fun, extra stuff. So in here, I'm sure she'll show you when she does her video. Just a piece of, I think it was an old pillowcase or something. And so I just used that and I gave her an extra little pocket in here with a doily. It looks like I used doily on the inside. So cute. Now, did I put my tag in here anywhere? Did I forget my tag? Nope, there it is. Right there. Okay. So that's the bag. I really like it. And so what I did on this one, which was a little different, I had a big piece of a runner, and it was this piece here, and it was long. So I went ahead and used that for most of the bag. See how it goes? And then I just put things on top of it to sew it. So I think it turned out super cute. So there's many ways you guys can do this. I know I have a couple videos that you guys can watch, but what you can do, you can just use just bits and pieces of, and start with just a torn, just a piece, whatever size you want. Start with it's a random fabric. Thin is better because the more layers you put on, the heavier it gets. But but this one I chose, instead of doing that, I used like a cross-stitched runner thing. And then I built on top of it. That was a little hard because it was a little challenging because, I didn't want to have a bunch of leftover spaces, and then yet I didn't want to just cover everything. So that was kind of hard, but it was a nice change for what I've done before. Here's that's an antique French medallion thing. Has a bee. Okay, I don't know if there's any other things to point out here of interest. Everything's all old. A friend gave me this, so I'm almost out of those. I put a little birdie right here. I know it's not easy to tell it's a bird, but I know it's a bird. And he's sitting on some little leaves here. All right then, I think that's good. This is super duper old. This is an old millinery flower thing. So I just added it on here with its, that's another 1900s. This one and this were the same maker thing. All right, so I think I got that pretty good. Now she wanted a soft cover one, and so I did a soft cover one. Now this stuff took me months, you guys, to do this kind of thing. When we first said we were going to do it, I got to make this a little bigger, smaller, like that. There we go. A little bit less. Okay, it's really hard to do this. I'm sorry, don't look and get all... That looks pretty good. So what I did was, when she said she wanted that, I started working on it. Now this is bigger than I normally do. It's just kind of turned, I forgot why it turned out that way, but it did. So, oh, this is one of those uranium glass buttons, and it's a little swan. You can see how it has this iridescent here. I want to go get the flashlight just a moment. Okay, I'm back. So I had a bunch of ideas on what to do for the little button closure here, and put one thing on I didn't like. It didn't matter, but anyway, I ended with this just because I didn't want to take away from a lot of the front, but I also wanted something unique. So here's, you see the little swan there. Now look, see how that glows? The top, I don't think the top glows that much if you look at it, because it's got this glass on there, but underneath it, it glows. So Brooke, if you get this is a flashlight I got off of Amazon. It's a what do you call that? Blacklight flashlight. Then you can see it. Okay, so then I went back and forth on what to just sorry on here or what. And I like the black and white kind of with this, mostly black and white. So I just took this fabric and I just sewed around it. I just sewed it, you know, and made a knot. If you have something else really cool to put on there. I did sew one of those little ones with all kinds of fun stuff, and I couldn't get it to close. So that was a problem. We couldn't do that. Okay. And I'm going to get something here so this doesn't go off. I'm going to go, where's this? Like that. Put that on like that. Okay. All right, so this is the cover. So I'm going to open it. It's very full of things. And so, you know, I put a lot of things in here for you to play with, so you can take it out and put your own stuff in or use it for something else. You know, so you know the drill. But this turned out so pretty. I like this guy right here, the big flower here, cone, what is that called? A cone flower. I made these into big flowers. One of Rachel's little bunnies. Love that. She's got a bee here. And then she has, I thought I had the S in here too, but I don't see it. Her last name starts with an S. This is dried flower in some acrylic. Super pretty, 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 pretty. And yeah, I go like this so I can kind of focus what I'm looking at. Antique and old stuff. Just, I love it. I hope you love this. Oh, look, I got another one here that had a bee. A big B and something else. Maybe a D. I'm sorry. It'd be Darlene Brooke. I don't know. I just made that part up. Okay, so you saw that. Okay, we're going to open it now. Ooh, it's so exciting. Okay. Here's the inside. Okay. I'm hoping I can sit back down now so I can catch you. All right, so there are so many things in here. I can't even tell you. This is... put a little bobbly thing here, glass leaf. This is a wonderful trim that grungy girl or something, I forget her new name, but she had sent me this, and so yeah, I put that in here. This is just it's like a hanging down, like I think it's supposed to be like a hanging down, what do you call those little balls of things? You know, like a kissing ball, or they have another name where they're like floral balls hanging down. That's what that's supposed to be like. And I learned that from you, Brooke. So I did this here. This is super old Italian handmade glass beads that are all different and a little wonky, which I love that. Old quilt on the inside. So I have this here. This is a spice company, and it's look, it's Lion's Coffee. that I didn't do that. It came this way. But I love the idea of the picture here with the bird and the cute. It's just pretty. Wish Lions Coffee. I think they might still be around. I think they're called something else. Easter. Because I did this around Easter's when I finished it, so I thought I'd put an Easter card in here. It's probably from the early 1900s. That's usually what I buy. Okay, over here we have, so over here I have one of her, oh, this comes out. So this is one, now I have a lot of our friends in here, Brooke. So this is a J9 Scraps, one of her lovely things. And I want to hoard them all, but I gave you one because look how pretty. And I have several of hers anyway. I bought them all up and they're, you know, I have them also. Okay, I asked her what kind of philosophy did she want? What was the philosophy? What was her theme she would like to have on the book? And she said she didn't, you know, she liked the flowers and stuff we do, which I guess that's pretty much what I do all the time. I mean, I've done a few theme journals. I found them difficult. Anyway, so she wanted to have stuff about my area, which cracks me up. So I got you some fantastic stuff. This is an old newspaper article from Jonza, Poland China Farm. And it has from Hanford, and then it says Tulare County, which Hanford is really Kings County. It's a cow that won something. So there you go. This is an original little, I don't know what they are, prayer cards or something, 1868. Very, very fragile. I thought about trying to put this somewhere else so we didn't this didn't get torn, but I'll just leave that to you if you want to put it somewhere else. But it's right here and it's super fragile-y. Okay, that opens up like that. Her birth month is May. And so I went, it's almost your birthday, huh? Happy birthday. Here is, so I put some of the Edith Holden page there because it's her birthday. Okay, so right here, I got cows. And this was, oh my gosh, the problem is it's really hard to read this stuff. It says Los Angeles, but it's not Los Angeles, it's Hanford. Anyway, so that's a picture of cows in Hanford. I made this cute little thing out of an old piece of wallpaper, and I put some lavender in there, painted over the top. So here are some lovely Kern County, Kern County is right next to Kings County. It's pretty like right next door. So this is some of the lovely flowers that are big around here. And so I thought this would be fun to put in here. As you can see, lots of deserty stuff. Look at this guy. This thing with these guys, they grow like, I thought we called them around here century plants, and they would grow this big thing. I think I had one in my yard that grew it once, and then it's like it doesn't grow it again forever. Pretty cool. So that's right there. And I've been hoarding this, but I gave it to you because poppies are my favorite. And so here's a California State Flower. It's a California poppy, 1911, right here. Oh man, California is not as nice as Maine. I wanted to put something else here. Maybe I'll figure that out. But I just made like a little piece of that late 1800s paper there. I like the color. I don't know. This is all original. So now over here, I put a piece of this on here. This is just stapled on. You can easily take this off and use it. And I put some of this lovely Florence paper. And before I started doing this, now I had done one of these and I did a video of it. And so I wanted to do one for you. They're poppies, different poppies and Johnny Jump Ups, little roses. And it's fine. They don't usually ever stick, but it started sticking to this, which I couldn't take it off without tearing everything. So, because it's one of those plastic sleeve things. So then I just put this on here so that it would be a little surprise for you. Over here, this is something I really want to see, Yosemite. They're called the Fire Falls, and I would love to see this. We went to Yosemite on our honeymoon. Not that, I don't know if you care. We went to Yosemite on our honeymoon, and it was a drought as always, and this was barely a trickle. But these Fire Falls, I think it's called that because when the moon comes up a certain time, a certain year, the way the light comes off of it, it looks like they're on fire. It's gorgeous. So this is an old postcard too, but from Yosemite, which Yosemite's not that far from us, really. Okay, some more pages. I thought this was pretty. That what do you call that when you cyan printing, where you put it in the sun, you've coated the paper. That's a digital though, but I thought I like it. She didn't have any color. She likes all the colors. She says she's a princess. She likes all the colors. Therefore, there's no rhyme or reason to the colors. There's tons of colors. So over here, I just have a old paper, and then I have this here. And this is a drawing of a grammar school in Hanford, which I don't get this because I'm pretty sure it's a church. But I was going to go around and try and get pictures of some of these areas. Old Town at Hanford, which cracks me up because there is no Old Town in Hanford. I mean, you know. But anyways, this is from early 1900s, and pretty cool. So if I go around and if I do end up going, I want to get this done so I can get it packaged for if you say you're ready. So therefore, that's why. Some more Mayflowers from one of the books I have. I got some of this. Superior Dairy is the big thing around here. It's called Superior Dairy. And it's, personally, this is just between you and whoever's watching this. I don't get it. I don't get Superior Dairy. What happens around here is there's this, it's an old timey place. And to me, whenever I've gone there, it looks dirty to me. It's like the floors, everything's dirty. It's like the old place. They don't even make their ice cream there anymore. Everybody thinks it's so great. They go there. They don't make it there anymore. I don't know where they make it, but it's not there. It used to be a factory place where they make the ice cream. But people still go they ride the train from Bakersfield or around there or Fresno. They ride it up or down, whichever way you're going. And they get off in Hanford and they walk over to Superior Dairy. I'm going to make a note. If I can think of, I'll put a picture of the falls. And no, there's a paper. Is this a paper? No, I don't want to use that paper. What is this? No, it's like this. Oh, please stop. Oh, guys, I know. I am not prepared, am I? I wanted to put a picture of Superior Dairy on there. I will. So it's just this little place, and because of everyone's so afraid when COVID happened, I'm writing this down. Dairy and Fire Falls. So over at Superior Dairy, I've gone there a few times in my life, but like I said, they give you big ice cream. It's a big deal. It's a big thing around here. The problem is they're not making that ice cream anymore here. And so I don't know if people know that. And, but people come here. I know a group that comes down from Bakersfield. They make they make Jean's coffee that's called Pastor Jean's Beans. They have a roasting company thing, and they come down here, and we get their coffee to sell in our cafe at the church. And so, but they come, a group of people, and they go walk over there and eat the thing is, you can't really even go out inside sometimes because of the stupid COVID stuff. They're still afraid of that. And so you have to wait outside, and it gets really hot here, especially in the summer. So I know that I'm affected by the heat, but I know a lot of people aren't, but I am, but whatever. Okay, so anyway, so I found this on eBay, and they had these bottle caps that are original orange drink, Superior Dairy products in Hanford, California. So that's kind of cool. Made a little thing there. She says she wants this, guys. This is one of J9 scraps. Look how pretty she is. So I put that on here. I don't know. You probably got some of these. I don't know if you did or if you used them in all your journals, but I hope she's going to have a sale again. I think the 20th, I thought I saw. It's not the 20th, is it? No, it's the 19th. So I want to see if she made any more because these are fabulous. Okay. So these are just papers. This is a reproduction, a German reproduction of those German cutouts. So recently Wendy did a tutorial on doing these for her art book. So I've been doing some of that stuff. So I went ahead and gave you one that I made. Oh, I'm supposed to sign it. Did I ever sign it? Oh, because it's such a masterpiece. Okay, let's sign this right here like this. I think I forgot my other tag too, so I got to put that in here. There you go, just like that. One of my cottage garden cards. More paper. I think this is from the, oh no, I didn't do, this is a soft cover. Never mind. See, it's from the book, but this came from Rachel. It's just an old Italian envelope. So I just put it on here like this, and then I put a piece of this in here you can play with. It's just blank. Put your own stuff in there, whatever you want to do. Okay, over here, I realized that I tried to add quite a few Lily of the Valley, I think it is, because that's your birth flower. Whoever makes that stuff up, I don't know. I gave you a piece of Rosemary's pretty, well, no, I cut it this way, so it has to go this way. Oh, well, I was going to turn it the other way so you could see this more, but then you wouldn't see that, so doofus. Okay, so here's Irwin Street, looking north in Hanford. So obviously, look, they have these, what are these, Model A, or I don't know what they are. This is, oh, look, it's almost near my birthday, September 14th, and it's 1911, it looks like. If you can read it. One of them is kind of funny, I have to card, but colorized, isn't that cute? Yeah, I get my hair cut somewhere around here. One of these buildings. Yeah, the buildings are still there. And I know you love your chickens, so I made this cute little thing here. And then I went ahead and put some red caps card in here for you to enjoy your chickens. The chickens. Okay. Just some of the different things I've done. It's hard to come up with different things at each time. I want to try and do something new and different. So this is... Now this is Doughty Street, but this, look how much bigger this is now. This is when I don't think they had horses and stuff, and this is 1900 something, this picture. And you can try and read that. Doughty Street, the church that we own is on Doughty Street, that our church owns. And it's way up here more, like down the street like there. But, yeah, this stuff's not there anymore. I mean, the buildings are sort of there, but they don't look like this. So that's another thing. I wanted to go get a picture of that if I could. Maybe I'll still try and do that. I don't know. This is an old, one of the vellum envelopes. It was from my daughter's first wedding. And I loved it because they were these wonderful lavender flowers, I guess, or something. And here's another Lion's Coffee. Look how pretty. Mocha, Java, and Rio is never sold in bulk. It's Lion is the king of coffees. I think it was Johnny that turned me on to them, and so now I look for that all the time. This is another reproduction of the German cutouts. I do have some real, genuine, or not reproduction, original ones in here, but I'll tell you if I find it. It's just a flip up. And over here we have a pocket. And then I put this lovely old piece of paper in here for you to play with at your leisure or enjoy. Oh, that it feels so wonderful. And I forget the date on this, but I'm thinking, like, look, this, they use quill and ink. So they put holes in there with it. You know how it does. So I'm thinking this was late 1700s is what this one is. So, okay. I did a little bit of art because I had some things that were just boring in here. So I went ahead and did some art. Loosely, I say art. So I painted that stuff here. And then I had these lovely pieces from a kit. I think it was from, oh man, Cozy Cat. I'm not sure. But it's one of her real flowers that I cut out and put them here. I thought they looked nicely together. Okay. It's one of my funny little birds. His little tail's weird. And, yeah. Okay, we got another one here. This is some houses. Now, these houses are still here. This is not like this, whatever it is. And this is on residential section, it says. So, and this is probably going to also be early 1900, 1901 or something. Trying to see if I can read it. Hello, Olive, Hellow, Olive, have, and hope you are the same. Have, I don't know. Okay. Probably says hope. Maybe it's supposed to say, how are you? How are you? I am okay and hope you are the same. Kid down many miles away, and it will be long in time will come. I don't know. Anyway, there you go. Good luck with that. This is cute because it's the Lily of Valley, and it's just an old card, and maybe you can figure out what it says. Looks like it's something about sentimental something. I don't know if it's Russian, or it looks, some of this stuff looks a little Russian to me, but or maybe it's French. I don't know. Something you can figure out. Okay, just some little stuff there. Hands out. This is fantastic. This is also an old card from, it doesn't say, is it not used, but it's embossed, and this is called the Kings River Head of People's Ditch near Hamburg, California. Now, I'm not People's Ditch. I know it is. Nothing like this looks like this now, but this was obviously a flood of some sort, which we have been having because of El Nino or La Nina, whichever, I don't know. But we've had a lot of rain, and that lake came back. It looked so hard to find a Tulare Lake picture, but there's a lake that formed that they had drained it all and used it all for agriculture, and then so it's one of the largest freshwater lakes in I think west of the Rockies or something. Except for the Great Lake, it's like it's the biggest one in America. But the problem is that they drained it, and there's been so much drought. And then some big Boz farm, some big farm people bought it, and so they ruined the wetlands and everything. Well, what ended up happening was, with all this rain we've had the last couple of years, it's all filled up. So I wish they would just leave it alone. But, this is the turn of the century. There was obviously something happening, and there's spillway and stuff. Okay, here's a little card you can write in something if you wish. And then I think I got a tea rose here. I just left it open so you can see it. It's one of my ridiculous drawings. Another chicken. Brown leghorns. Oh, too bad it's not foghorn leghorn. And there's a bee, an old bee for you. And over here, here we got the Lily of the Valleys. There you go, just like that. And we have another one. This is from a chocolate. This is chocolate card. Came in some kind of chocolate thing, and it's got some chickens here, and then or a rooster and a chicken, or maybe both. I don't know who they are. And then a fox in an outfit. Yeah, that was funny. Let's go over here like that. Okay, another one of these cards. Oh, this. Now, this is so funny, this card. I've been also hoarding this, but I'm giving it to you. This reminds me at Monterey, over at Monterey at the coast, which is probably an hour and a half from here. They say it's Yosemite National Park, but first of all, there's no ocean in Yosemite, and there's no water like that, so I don't know what that's all about. This looks like one of those cypress and all windblown that's over at the coast. It's just gorgeous. And so this says it's talking about Half Dome and the walls and everything of Yosemite, but windswept pines and hemlocks are found rooted on the rocks and crevices. Now, this is the thing. There's no way that this is in Yosemite. I just don't see it. I don't see it. Sentinel Dome. There's no dome anywhere. That dome is that rock. This is ocean right here. Now, yes, there's some. This could be by Big Sur or something up there, but there's no. I don't get that. But I let you have it because I'm sharing. So beautiful. Okay. Over here, I made paper clip. I think who did this? They did the paper clip. Tracy Fox, I think, did that tutorial, and so I went ahead and did it. And I did a couple cards in here, just like that and like that. Okay. Over here we have a Lily of the Valley, so I thought you needed that, of course. This is right here, and this is one of my long tags. Okay, here's one of the I did not paint this. I want to give it a go though. Hand painted by Indie Palette. She's on Etsy, and I really love her little bookmarks. Okay, over here we have what? And that's another reproduction. I was very generous with the reproductions for you. Okay, this opens up. I don't think I got your birthday. I remember you told me, I think it's a day or so off, but May 4th. And then in here, I wish I had your birthday, but I didn't. In here this came with it. This comes with this first page. It's about the history of the Run for the Roses in Kentucky. So it's closer to you, but, you know, I think that's what that is. Is that what it is? The horse racing? Anyway, it's as close as I could get to your birthday. I'm so sorry. This is that old paper from late 1800s, early 1900s. Put some little hand stitching stuff. This is a cute thing. I think Rachel did this at one time, just so I went ahead and put it in here for fun. You can take them out and use it for whatever you want. Another old paper. Let's see if we have a date. Now, this is only 1965, but I like the typing, and I liked how this all rolled up here, so I just sort of glued some of it down. Here's from that same kit as the one painted, and I went ahead and put this in here, which is a little mushroom I made, and just some fun things for you to play with. Now, here's another one. This is 7th Street. Oh, see, this one has horses and stuff. Does it have a date? 1906. So this has horses, and it says, this is the largest and best town on our routing so far. Here over Sunday, 7/19/06. That's what biggest. That's kind of hilarious. Hanford is the seat, or what do you call that? The county seat of Kings County. So it's grown up now. When I moved here, I forget how long I was here. We moved here in 1985. And it was the most quiet, wonderful place. There was always frogs. You could hear them, and toads at night. And there was no, I didn't think I heard a siren, any kind of siren, for at least a year. It was just wonderful. Now there's gangs. There's the same thing there is everywhere. I mean, it's still smaller than most areas, but there's gangs, and there's what we call the ghetto. What do they call it? The ghetto bird, the ghetto bird, which is the helicopter flies around, and life flight. It's just a lot louder now. But in the day when we moved here, no sound. It was just completely, beautifully quiet and wonderful. I really missed that. I did a little collage here. Now here's another residential. I need to look this. I wanted to go find out where this was. I'm sure this house is still there. The trees, I mean, look how big they were then, and I find it hard to believe they're still there, because this is going to be 1911, over 100 years old. But yeah, another commercial area. Okay, I don't mean to be weird, but like I said, this is a weird little town, and they do this. Here's a residential area with some trees for a postcard. This is a little thing like this, and I think there's something in here. Let's see what's in here. Oh, an old postcard. This is an old French card. So I just stuck it in here for a surprise. That down like this. That could be one of J9 Scrap's ephemera pieces. Okay, like that. These are some feathers that came from Australia, Brooke, from Donna over in Australia. So I thought you would enjoy that. Put them in there. Here's like a little thing. Look at, I did it upside down. I would put it to go like this, but it's like this, so it's sort of upside down. But that's the quaintness. And then this, I made this for you. It's another one of Wendy at My Journal Adventure. It's one of her tutorials. And so I drew tried to draw the lilies of the valley. So hope you like that. Okay, it's in here. It's hidden away in there because, you know, hey, it takes guts to do that, people. You can just throw it away. Okay, I put this lovely piece on here. I think is it a button? I think it was a button, but because you said you were a princess, I put it on there. I hope you laugh at this. I could not find one that said Brooke, but I did find one that said Steve. And since we have that little inside joke where we named Johnny's dog Steve instead of whatever name they came up with, I thought you would like that. So it's hidden away in here. I hope you laugh and laugh. I want you to laugh. This was a tutorial from Tracy Fox, and I thought it was super cute. It's folded origami type box thing out of old paper, and then I just put look a B for Brooke, one of the Disneyland original tickets from, you look at 25 cents, you could ride any one of those rides. It's not called that anymore. Swiss Family Treehouse is called the Tarzan Treehouse. Casey Jr. is still there. Main Street Cinema is still there too. Super cute. And then I gave you some of these. I gave you some whatever those things are called. A couple other fun things in here for you to play with. Hope you can figure that out when you open it. Oh, glue. Oh, mercy. All right, here we go, like that. Okay, I'm not happy with this thing I got. I have to fix that myself. Okay, like that. It's not sticking. Okay. This is an original, and it says, whoa, I need different glasses. Hope sustain thee ever, I think that's what it says. I'm going to fix this right here so it doesn't tear off. So as you can see, those other reproduction I get are very much like these. So they must make it somehow the same, but they're German, I believe. So but that's an original one. It's a happy birthday card with your colors, with your, whatever, lilies of the valley. So I thought that would be fun. And let's see what this says here. This is, oh man. Don't they know we want these for junk journals? Why do they smoosh it all up? It's going to be turn of the century, I'm thinking, because that's what I buy. So then over here, I made some little pocket thingies out of old vintage wallpaper. I pieced it together like one of those stars with the hexies, and I gave you a little label you can play with or do whatever you want. And this is from the book that I don't know if you listen to. I almost had it. I can see her in my mind. Juanette at Juanette's Crafting Corner, I think. She sent me some old pictures, so I went ahead and make this out of a little journaling card. Snowy egrets, there's tons of those around here. They like to go in the field, and when the farmers plowed it up, they like to go get all the bugs and stuff, you know. Same, this is that old paper like that, and then I just made you a couple cards here. This came from one of Johnny's things. I just made it into a card, but this This cracks me up. Okay, this is a high school stadium. Now, the thing that's cool about this is right across the street from this right here is where the church office is, where the church is. And so when I worked there, I could just sit there and look out at this field. And I thought this was hilarious because who takes a picture and makes a postcard out of it? And this says, I'm going to read it up close, 1945, this one is. So this is from, now we have an air station over in Lemoore, which is one of the #1 air stations for our military over in Lemoore, which Lemoore is our sort of a sister city. It's just right down the road, maybe 20 miles or 15 miles, not that far. So there's a base there. And anyway, so this guy obviously is from the naval station. So the Lemoore Lemoore Field, California, is Lemoore Naval Air Station, it's called. So this person writes, hello, darling. Had a fair time here at the Hanford, California NSO. Had some, I think it's Mexican, maybe Mexican bar. We'll write later, love, John. So I just thought, I tell you what, some of this stuff is so hilarious. So I really want to do that too. So I'm going to have to figure out if I want to go get the picture. And I added this on here. I know it's kind of crooked and stuff, but I had made this a while back. It's just sitting in a thing. I thought, I'm going to give this to you. If you want to take this off, just, cut this part off, take it off and do something with it. It's fine. Because there's nothing weird underneath it. It's just, I just saw that and I thought, I'm going to send that to you too. So there you go. Oh, I love that. Steph Francis. Look at that. I love that thread. I need to get more. So there you go, Brooke. I hope you like it. There's going to be some other fun little things for surprises in there. And I don't want to tell you now because I want you to be surprised. I will say one thing I'm sending you. I'm sending you a big envelope with California poppy seeds. I want you to plant them in your yard and remember me. And they'll reseed themselves every year. Because they burst the pot. You probably know the seed pods burst and the seeds go everywhere and they're just so pretty. What we did is I bought a big bag of them and I put them all around our yard. And they're not, only 2 are blooming right now, but there's tons of them all over. So I'm hoping we'll look like poppy fields. And if they do, I'm sure I will share with everybody when they do that, when they come up. Oh yeah, and I was going to there's one other thing. I want to show you that. This is I want to, where did the pin go? I have a pin that goes with this. But I had it out because I wanted to, what did I do with it? I have a pretty, pretty pin. And where did it go, people? I don't know where it is. Oh, well, I got to find it. There's a pretty pin that's going to be on the front of this bag. And as soon as I can, I will find it. Okay. So thanks for putting up with me, guys, and watching this. And I can't wait for you to see this. I know you'll love it because you're sweet and you'll love it. Okay, just like that. I'm going to have a pin on here that just sort of holds it shut. Oh, and I got to put these secret things in here for extra. You can look at those later. Okay. So thanks, everybody, for watching. And I can't wait for you to get it, Brooke. Bye. Thanks for swapping with me. See you later. Bye.